Today we're going to take a look at the Jera Rune and go a little deeper. Hey there, you beautiful heathens. Welcome to Iowa's Initiations. I'm your host, Matt Sargent. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to honor the land, connect with your ancestors, witness the gods, and save Midgard, you're in the right spot. So let's take a look at the Jera Rune. And the Jera Rune translates as year. It's generally seen as the rune of the harvest. And it's, sometimes invoked to bring about a good harvest. And oftentimes this is in a metaphysical sense. People want a good harvest at work, even though their work isn't a farm, or, a good harvest for their family. And they're speaking of abundance and prosperity. And Jera is definitely a rune that I think it works that way, but I also think it's really powerful if we look at the mundane aspect of it and speak literally of a harvest, something that you grew to feed your kin and kith, and that comes in the shapes of produce and livestock. And when we look at the Jera rune, especially as to how it pertained to our ancestors, a good harvest was all your food for the year plus food for your livestock. So granted, some of your livestock did also become your food, so you don't necessarily have to feed 20 cows. You might only need to feed 19 cows through the winter because you're going to eat one through the winter to supplement your other produce, your grains, whatever you grew. And it's often said that for a good harvest, you have to plan and work for it. And whether this is in the mundane aspect or the more, I want a spiritually fulfilling Jera, spiritually fulfilling harvest, a little more esoteric end of the rune. But you can't just throw seeds out there, come back, 6-7 months later, and expect a bounty. It requires planning, it requires work, it requires cultivation. What if I told you that there's a way that you can use the Jera rune to not only provide a harvest for this year, but next year, the following year, and actually it's going to get better as the years go by, as the system matures, and it's going to be a harvest that your descendants can benefit from, as well as the wild creatures of Midgard, the birds, the bees, squirrels, etc. Normally, squirrels are considered a pest in the garden. If you're interested in that, that's exactly one of the main themes of this channel, and over the next couple months I'm really focusing on helping you plan the eco garden, how to design and implement it. And this garden is based primarily off of perennial shrubs and trees, berries, nuts, and provides food, fiber, fuel, and medicine. So you can use the concepts of Jera and put in some planning right now, and remember to take care of the system once it's planted, but it'll provide a bounty for years to come. And then you don't have to worry about this planning part year after year after year, because really all you're going to be adding is, a small area where you're going to be growing annuals or whatnot, and you'll have a crop rotation there or whatnot. So we can use the wisdom of Jera to do some planning now, but benefit our descendants. And to me, that sounds great. If you're interested in that, click the subscribe button, turn on the bell. That way you won't miss any future episodes. And we're going to create a whole playlist about how to use Jera and plan the eco garden that benefits you and yours for years to come.